Good morning. It is 8:58 a.m. on Saturday, December 29th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, weekend. Woo! I'm thinking a little bit about what my plans will be for today. I definitely want to get back to work on pushing my ebook of Phyllis Esposito forward. I didn't do a very good job of keeping that moving when I was at home, but I'm going to do that a little bit. I'm going to try to go and use the exercise room, but I've been just thinking about it, like I want to make sure I have breakfast, but I probably shouldn't exercise right after I eat. So I'm just trying to figure out timing in my head. So probably I'll go and have breakfast right after I finish this video, and then do the exercise a little bit later. That's kind of the plan, I think. Anyway, it's very cold here in South Korea right now. It's something like 12 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. It is not the wet time of year here, so there's not that much snow, although I gather they get it a little bit here and there, but not so much right now. So it's mostly just cold, but it's sunny. So that means that, while I can certainly bundle up and go outside, it's not something that I feel like I want to do a lot of walking around. So probably I'll get up to, try to do some productive / healthy things, but also, more video games, TV, movies. On the movie front, I watched Bird Box last night, which is a Netflix original. I think it's probably a horror movie. I was just trying to think if it belonged better in like some other subgenre, but no, it's pretty much world-ending type of horror. And I think the closest analog of other recent movies is A Quiet Place, with which it shares a fair amount of similarity, actually. Not in copying it or anything, just in the sense that I think it's a very good comparison. The basic premise is we've got Sandra Bullock playing a pretty interesting role of a person who is pregnant, but feeling some stress and anxiety about it, in the sense that she has trouble connecting to other people emotionally. And where the movie opens with her and her sister trying to reassure her that, don't worry, it'll be different with a baby. And she's not so sure it will. And so that's, a bit of stress that underpins her whole character, is this feeling she has that there's maybe something wrong with her that makes it difficult for her to relate to other people emotionally. And they don't put a label on that with anything with any kind of neuroatypical condition. They don't label it, is my point. But it's an interesting character take. And then we introduce the world-ending danger, which I won't say anything that's not in the trailer, but a very mysterious type of danger comes on that seems to, it is things that if you see it, somehow it makes you kill yourself. And it's interesting that it kind of borrows elements of The Happening, which was not a good movie, but had that central conceit of something that makes people kill themselves is very creepy and scary. And I think honestly, this movie takes takes that and does better things with it. And the nature of the threat evolves from there, but a big piece of it is this idea that you can't look at it, and so people have to go around with blindfolds and stuff like that, and that's actually pretty cool. And I won't say much more about the plot. I'll say that the movie is pretty good but long. There's a whole middle section where I kept looking at the timer and just going, geez, there's another hour left? But overall, I was happy with the completed package, but I think it's maybe slows down. It could have been tighter in the middle. But it's got some very good stuff in it. I enjoyed it. I recommend it if you like that kind of movie. So in the meantime, tomorrow I'll be continuing my rewatch of Gravity Falls, and in the meantime, I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.